Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the Cab Automotive Services Company Limited. As I mentioned earlier, we was going to change the oil and filter. We was going to clean the EGR unit, right? The EGR solenoid, and also we were going to change the spark plugs by customer request, right? Due to the mileage at this time, right? Um, we got the intake manifold off. It was a little ticklish due to the little space that we have in here. Making them so small these days, you can remove things as easy as you would like. But we got it either way. Alright, so this is the top of the engine area. Alright, that little tube you see in there is part of the EGR setup. Alright, that brings the exhaust gases, the unburned exhaust gases back into the intake manifold. And we have to the lower, to the back, where the exhaust manifold situates is the where the hole is in there to the back is the where the oxygen sensor goes into. All right, we just extracted the oxygen sensor. We placed the both the EGR solenoid and the oxygen sensor on next to the vehicle on the ground at this time, so we could get ready to put them for cleaning. All right, so we have the throttle body here that we will clean up very soon as well. And this is the port where the EGR solenoid goes into. And right alongside it, if you could see it very closely, right, let me see if I can point at it. Yeah, right at the bottom here. So, yeah, right here. So, it's another port where you have the EGR temperature sensor unit, right? That goes into the exhaust stream as well, right? That measures the temperature of the exhaust leaving the engine and going back into the intake manifold, right? By computer programming, right? So that also has been taken out for cleaning because it also gets a lot of carbon buildup on the tip, right? So let me show you this. Well, this is my tools here for the oxygen sensor kit. Right? So for those of you who wondering how I got it out, I actually have my tools, right? Special tools and equipment designed to do these kind of jobs, right? So right here on the floor we have the EGR solenoid. Yeah, this is the EGR solenoid here, right? You see how black and dirty it looks in the port there. And this is the other part of the tip, right? That we have to clean up as well and make it nice and shiny and operational, right? This is the electrical solenoid area here to the top. And this is where the electrical connection goes to it so the computer could operate it, right? So, on a regular basis, this unit must be extracted and cleaned properly, right, by qualified service technicians, right, that working on these type of vehicles to make sure that the customer has no drivability issues in terms of rough idling, hard starting, lack of power, anything of that sort, right, after service or while the vehicle is in operation by the customer. And also, this oxygen sensor is a sensor that the computer uses to manage fuel consumption, and it also is it really designed to measure the oxygen content within the exhaust. But in the process, it gets a lot of carbon buildup at the tip. See how brown it looks? That's because of the super gas, the reddish chemical that they put into the super fuel. When it burns, it gives you this kind of brownish, like dirt like coating on the unit. So all that had to be cleaned off, right? So this must be clean as well as the EGR solenoid. Well, here we have the manifold, right, that we took off, right here, and here we have the airbox assembly that we took off, right. So here at the Cab Automotive Services Company Limited, we take pride in our work and we do the best we can, right, according to our knowledge and skills and tools that we have to do the job properly and effectively, and to make sure that customers are happy at the end of each service and each particular repairs, right? So I'm going to start doing the cleaning. Oh, before I do that, I didn't show you all the actual sensor that works with the EGR system. Yeah, so this is it here. I don't know if you're seeing it clearly. Just now, I think I'll bring it in vision. Yeah, this is the actual small little temperature unit that works with the EGR in conjunction with the EGR solenoid to help the computer to manage the exhaust temperature that going into the intake manifold, all right, for burning. All right, it has a electrical connection, so the computer works it accordingly, right? So this also must be clean. So there's three items to be clean, along with the throttle body that I offered as a free service to my good friend, so he could be happy and enjoy the vehicle performance afterwards. All right. So quality service is here for all those who desire it and who wants it, because not everybody, ah, sadly, not everybody takes it seriously as they should. So this is what's happening, and we'll be back shortly with more information as we proceed.